What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball.
The WNBA MVPs just dropped a bombshell, finally showing admiration for Caitlin Clark, and let's be honest, they probably couldn't withstand the pressure from her massive fan base any longer. These so-called legends, who once downplayed Clark's greatness and tried to minimize her impact, are now lining up to praise her. So why the sudden shift? Is it genuine respect, or is it damage control driven by league pressure? After all, the WNBA can't afford to lose Caitlin Clark and watch her take her record-shattering talent overseas to Europe.
It's time for people to want to be a part of it and to see it. I think it does take star power, and we're seeing how the value of that in
the league knows she's the star reigniting women's basketball, and losing her would be catastrophic. Sure, recognition is better late than never, but let's not pretend this reversal is anything but self-preservation. Their delayed praise only reinforces what fans already know: Caitlin Clark's brilliance is undeniable, and she represents the future of the game.
Absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her.
Caitlin Clark's WNBA rookie season has been nothing short of phenomenal. She shattered 62 records, setting an entirely new standard for rookie performance. She captured the Rookie of the Year award and earned a spot on the league's first team. From day one, Clark established herself as a dominant force. She also received the most All-Star votes of any rookie in history, cementing her status as a fan favorite and the league's rising superstar.
She's a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to hold her own and show everyone.
Early on, Clark faced skepticism, particularly from Diana Taurasi, who famously warned, "Reality is coming," suggesting Clark would struggle adjusting from college dominance to the professional level. That comment questioned whether Clark could thrive against elite competition. But Clark's immediate excellence silenced critics like Taurasi and transformed doubters into believers. Her success against seasoned veterans proved her adaptability and elite talent beyond dispute.
I thought that they were professional, like as anyone at this level would be. I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at all.
Beyond her on-court dominance, Clark has had an unmatched cultural impact on women's basketball. Her game shattered attendance and viewership records, proving her ability to draw attention to the sport like never before. Arenas filled, broadcasts surged, and the WNBA's profile expanded far beyond the hardwood. The video also teases even more recognition, highlighting praise from 10 WNBA MVPs and a surprising 11th figure whose acknowledgement underscores Clark's massive influence.
I would put Caitlin Clark on Team USA, absolutely. Any USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years and years and years. So, yeah, I would put her absolutely on Team.
One of the first to recognize Clark's impact was Candace Parker, a two-time WNBA MVP and champion. Parker compared Clark's electrifying presence to Steph Curry, praising her ability to captivate audiences and create intense rivalries. She emphasized how Clark fills arenas, forces defensive adjustments, and reshapes how people view women's basketball. Parker noted that Clark's shooting range and versatility demand attention the moment she steps into the gym, making her a uniquely transformative force in the sport.
When you talk about players that change the game when they're on the court, whether they're touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
Yes.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot. It speaks to where basketball.
Three-time WNBA champion and two-time MVP Breanna Stewart also acknowledged Clark's influence. Stewart praised Clark's relentless competitiveness, crediting her with raising the level of play for teammates and opponents alike. She highlighted Clark's floor spacing, playmaking ability, and how her arrival boosted league-wide attendance, viewership, and excitement. Stewart described Clark's debut as outstanding, noting her rare ability to thrive under pressure while performing at an elite level consistently.
The numbers, the viewership, the attendance, the way that she plays the game, she's ultra competitive. Her ability to really stretch the floor and find her teammates, she has these games where it's like you have to guard her where.
Veteran Tina Charles reflected on what she called the Caitlin Clark effect, praising Clark for reinvigorating interest in the WNBA. The 14-year veteran and former MVP expressed appreciation for competing against Clark and credited her with attracting both new and longtime fans. After playing alongside Clark in the WNBA All-Star Game, another league MVP and perennial All-Star shared praise for Clark's professionalism and maturity, highlighting her seamless chemistry with other stars and her impressive poise, qualities rarely seen in a first-year player.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming.
The story of Maya Moore and Caitlin Clark feels like a Disney script, but it's real, and even better. As a young basketball-obsessed kid, Clark didn't idolize a distant, generic hero. She idolized Maya Moore. And this admiration wasn't casual, it was pure obsession. Clark once sprinted across the court, eyes wide with excitement, overflowing with energy, as if she had just discovered the blueprint for her basketball dreams.
To think about one of those little girls became Caitlin Clark. So I think it just goes to show you, when you just do your best to be in the moment and treat people with kindness, and just be present when you can, it really makes a big difference. And looking at the type of person and leader that she can be with people.
Years later, Moore, now a legend herself, praised Clark's leadership, kindness, basketball IQ, and character. It wasn't just about the deep threes or staggering statistics, but how Clark carried herself with uncommon maturity. The most powerful moment came before Clark's final college game, a symbolic meeting of generations. It wasn't just two great players crossing paths, it was a true passing of the torch. Caitlin Clark, already creating seismic waves in basketball, stepped into the legacy once held by Maya Moore.
I still feel like I was this tall and freaking out, and I ran across the court, gave you a hug. I know, now I'm like taller than you.
And the praise didn't stop there. Another WNBA icon, Cynthia Cooper, threw her full support behind Clark. Cooper described Clark's impact on America and basketball as critical, not just impressive or significant. She made it clear Clark isn't simply another talented player, she's the future of the sport. Clark went from idolizing legends to being idolized by them, a student surpassing the masters with undeniable swagger. Even Lisa Leslie shifted her stance. Initially suggesting Clark share Rookie of the Year honors, Leslie quickly changed her view after witnessing Clark's dominance firsthand, praising her control of the pro game with the same authority she showed in college. The speed of that shift speaks volumes about undeniable greatness.
Just want to ask, to start off, Caitlin Clark right now, Indiana Fever. What is she doing for the WNBA? How much do you love it?
Caitlin Clark effect, being able to come in, but what I think is what she brings.
Yeah.
Coming from the college run, there's a lot of great rookies that have come in. She definitely.
Speaking of changed opinions, let's revisit Diana Taurasi. Remember her reality is coming warning? Well, reality did arrive and it proved her wrong. Taurasi now calls Clark's rookie season extraordinary, a fair assessment. It seems Taurasi had no choice but to hop aboard the Clark train, because this momentum isn't slowing down. The same player once doubted is now praised for her toughness, versatility, and elite skill set.
I mean, it's amazing. What Caitlin's been able to do in her short career so far has just been nothing short of remarkable. And the one thing that I really love about her, she loves the game. You can tell she's put the work in. And even, throughout, her short WNBA.
And let's not forget Aya Wilson, who believed in Clark long before it was popular. Even before Clark entered the WNBA, Wilson knew her game would translate seamlessly. The three-time MVP and two-time champion even suggested building a team around Clark. Wilson didn't just see potential, she saw a transformational force capable of elevating the entire league. And she was absolutely right.
Of all people are the best person to ask this. She's going to be coming into the WNBA very soon. How well do you think her game is going to translate, and what would be your biggest piece of advice for her coming into the WNBA?
Yeah, I kind of said this on Complex one time. It was just a huge thing of, I think she's going to be good. I think she's going to be someone that's going to be huge for the franchise that she gets drafted to, and I just hope that franchise builds around her so she can continue to grow.
In summary, Caitlin Clark's rookie season has been legendary. She broke 62 records, won Rookie of the Year, earned the most All-Star votes ever for a rookie, and captivated the entire league. She didn't just meet expectations, she redefined them. Since her arrival, attendance has surged, viewership has exploded, and young players now look to Clark as the blueprint for success. She isn't just playing the game, she's changing it. Heat. Hey, Heat.